It's time to make the donuts. Hello, and welcome to Disney with the Ducks. I am your host for tonight, your solo host, Lonnie G. And this is episode 188, Duck News that you can use. And guys, before I get started, if you like what you hear, my ask of you is that you go into your podcatcher of choice and leave us a review. 5 stars would help out tremendously. Let us know that you like these shows, the ones especially when we don't have Gene on them, right? As well as please join us on our socials, right? Disney with the Ducks on Instagram and on Facebook. We have a spirited group of ducks that participate, and you guys are welcome to join. We would love you to join so you can share your insights and your posts, and we can keep our discussion going. So, as I said, this is a solo show. So Lonnie G is going solo. It was only a matter of time, as you know. I mean, Paul McCartney, he left the Beatles. Michael Jackson left the Jackson 5. Justin Timberlake left NSYNC. Phil Collins left Genesis. I mean, it goes on and on. Bobby Brown left New Edition. But maybe that's a bad example because he's back with New Edition right now. So I may need to revisit that one. But you get the general idea. This is Lonnie G going solo. Talking about some news that's been breaking this past couple of weeks. I have scoured the World Wide Web to get you guys the best news to help you as you plan your Disney vacation. So we're going to get started and jump right into it. This week, Disney announced several price increases for tickets and merchandise. For a one-day ticket to Walt Disney World and Disneyland have increased, with some reaching over $200 for peak times, right? Annual passes have also gone up. But if you look at the single day tickets, Animal Kingdom now ranges from $119 to $184. Epcot now ranges from $129 to $209. Hollywood Studios ranges from $139 to $204, and Magic Kingdom from $139 to $209. So we have finally broken the $200 a day mark for a single day park ticket, which is big. It is big. Prices on annual passes have also increased by $20 to $80 depending on the pass, and that's also, adding the additional things that you can add to an annual pass, such as photo pass, things of that nature, has also increased. Parking is also increased. It went up to $35, which is a $5 increase. So things are getting more expensive at Disney World. And those prices have actually gone into effect. So as we plan the events going into the holidays, things of that nature, of course, there's a tiered approach on these tickets, and it's based on some of the holidays, right? So if you had a holiday, Christmas, Thanksgiving, you're going to be paying the higher tier of these prices for tickets. Unfortunately, it's the times we're in right now, right? Other experiences also increase. Prices for premium experience such as Savvy's Workshop, Droid Depot over in Galaxy's Edge, as well as the fireworks cruises and food and drinks have increased. Everything's kind of getting a little bit more expensive. Disney inflation, right? So that's taking place now. Speaking of special experiences like Droid Depot and Savvy's Workshop, the first 3 nights of Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party has sold out. So November 7th, 10th, and 11th are now sold out. This event does sell out. So get your tickets if you are considering attending one of these Christmas parties. Now the tickets with those 3 selling out now start at $179, and they only get more expensive as you get closer to the holidays. So look at the dates online, pick your date, and get your tickets now if you're interested in attending the parties. In addition to that, Disney World announced and released the full list of dates for the 2026 after-hour events, right? The after-hour events, we've talked them on the podcast before. They will take place at Magic Kingdom, Epcot, and Hollywood Studios, and prices vary by date and by park. And they range anywhere from $155 per night to as much as $199 per night per person, plus tax. Annual pass holders and DVC members can save $30 per ticket at Epcot and Hollywood Studios on after hour events. In summary, Magic Kingdom has 18 dates available. Hollywood Studios has the most dates with 36, and Epcot has 19 dates. I am personally a fan of the after hour events. You can get into the parks pretty early, and you have kind of like your run of the parks because usually the crowds are a lot less. I've attended special events, after hour events at Hollywood Studios and Magic Kingdom, and I found them worth it both times, right? So if you're interested in doing that, it's a great opportunity to get kind of like your run of the park, not as many people, and you get to ride the experiences, right? They also come with snacks like the popcorn, the Mickey bars, things of that nature as well. So yeah, that's another great event. So get your tickets now. Disney also announced some closures and construction, right? So at Animal Kingdom, with the closure of Dinoland USA, RIP to the greatest ride of all times, right? But there are some additional temporary closings that will happen. Harambe Market in the Africa section of the park will temporarily close starting October 20th. The location will change to support the eventual closing of Restaurant Saurus next year. Harambe Market will reopen in early 2026 with a refreshed menu with quick service items that were previously found at Restaurant Saurus. So you're looking at, burgers, chicken fingers, things of that nature. Um, Also, guys, uh, it's not all bad news at Animal Kingdom because Disney Vacation Club members will have an opportunity to preview Zootopia Better Together. Say that fast 3 times before it officially opens at Disney's Animal Kingdom November 7th, 2025. So registration begins October 23rd, 2025 for eligible members who meet the following criteria. You must have a qualifying Walt Disney World hotel reservation booked prior to October 19th. The reservation must be made using your eligible membership on one of the event dates, and the DVC preview will take place on Saturday, November 1st, Sunday, November 2nd, and Monday, November the 3rd. So you have 3 days to try to go in, register to see Zootopia Better Together, right? So this took the place of It's Tough to Be a Bug. Many kids, many kids have been traumatized by It's Tough to Be a Bug. I've witnessed several. So hopefully this won't traumatize people. It looks really fun. Can't wait for this to open. Something new coming to Animal Kingdom. In Hollywood Studios, closures are also on the horizon, right? So we talked about, many times or years ago, Epcot being called Walcott. Well, those walls are now popping up at Disney Hollywood Studios as it goes through kind of a change, right? And that starts around Rock and Roller Coaster. It's set to close in early 2026 as it undergoes its Muppet transition. So the Muppets are taking over Rock and Roller Coaster. Disney has released some poster art, right? So it looks really good, really cool. I'm a fan of the Muppets since they've been evicted from their previous spot, and they're going over to Hollywood Studios, or they're going over to the Rock and Roller Coaster to take over. I'm just happy to keeping Muppets in, Hollywood Studios, right? I would like to see more Muppets. What's better than one Muppet ride? Well, I'm going to say 2 or 3 Muppet rides, but we're not going to get that. So we're going to be happy with what we get, and we're going to say we can't wait for Rock and Roller Coaster to open up. In addition to that, Magic Kingdom, Mickey's PhilharMagic will close for a 3-week refurbishment, and that's starting in November. So if you want to see Mickey's PhilharMagic, you need to get in there now and see that before that closes in November. Also, when you're talking about some closures coming in the future, Epcot Frozen Ever After, that attraction, which I also like in Epcot, will close in early 2026 to upgrade and update the audio animatronics. Now they have that rear projected face. Well, with advancements in animatronics, they will now have new faces, right? So the official dates of the closure have not been announced. However, the refurbishment is expected to last anywhere from a few weeks to a couple of months. So get ready for that one. In addition to new things happening, Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique has new packages that will be released. Um, One with a new in-person fairy godmother meet and greet. So I love seeing the kids running around with their dresses on, with their pirate gear, looking all cool coming from Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique. So now we've got a new package to go along with that. And speaking of fairy tales, Cinderella Castle, the suite, something that you cannot book, right? It's one of those really special occasions, those special things that you have to be invited to take place in. Well, there's a contest that's being held to win a one night stay at the Cinderella Castle suite. Um, that's one of those things. My only ask is if you win, that you bring me along. And for the first time in forever, Banana Ball is heading to Walt Disney World. It's headed to the ESPN Wild World of Sports Complex on May 29th and the 30th of 2026. So, it's getting more and more popular. You can watch it on ESPN. I went to Savannah recently, and the Savannah Bananas were there. And even in the airport, they're selling all the gear for it. So it's a real, real cool experience. I think it'll be fun coming over to ESPN Wide World of Sports in May. And last but not least, finally, congratulations to Disney Cruise Line. We are a big fan of Disney Cruise Line. Well, it was recently ranked the number one large ship cruise line in Condé Nast Traveler's annual Reader's Choice Survey. So congrats to Disney for achieving that great award. We know, guys, Disney Cruise Line, you can't beat it, right? Broadway shows, the food, the experiences. Love Disney Cruise Line, and I'm glad that we have more ships coming on board and new destinations, and it's only going to get better. So that is your D news you can use for the week. And now, guys, I am going to transition to what some all say is the best part of the show, and that is quacking up with the ducks. So allow me to attempt to quack you guys up tonight. What is the best way to save your dad jokes? In a database. I crack myself up. So there you have it. That's your duck news that you can use for the week. Hopefully, this episode helped you out. As we said before, if there's anything you'd like to see happen on the show, you may say, Lonnie, to make the show better, here's my feedback. Let everybody else back on the show. I don't know. I mean, it's up to you. You guys tell us, and we do what we can to help provide value to our. I think we're up to 5 listeners now. So there you go. But we take and value all feedback. Like we said, if you like what you hear, please drop us a review and give us 5 stars. Beggars can be choosers. So I'm going to ask even for 4 stars. Come join us on our socials. And until next time, Kwaharini. I crack myself up.